All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the Inter TV News. You're welcome to this Biafran channel. This is where you get your legit information regarding what is happening in Southeast and beyond. Now, today being the 24th of September 2024, today is the lockdown. As you can see this video I'm about to play now, you can see the different institutions in Biafra land that have been shut down today. This is Old Aba. That's Abia State. You can see there's no movement or any activity of trade or business going along the business areas in Aba. You can see these other videos too. This is in Onitsha. You can see there is no movement on any trading or any vehicle transportation from interstate in Biafra land. Even these so-called military men that are being deployed to Southeast, on Mondays, they don't even go out. On Mondays, funny enough, these so-called militaries that have been deployed, these thousands of soldiers and policemen that have been deployed in Southeast, on Mondays, they don't even go out because they know what the freedom fighters are fighting for. Now, straight to the point today. Today being the 24th of September, the head of security, that's the Ebubeagu head of security in Aba, have been neutralized by the Biafran Defensive Force and the Biafran Liberation Army. Now, let's go straight to the X handle. That's the official X handle of Simon Ekpa. Now, you can see what Simon Ekpa said on his official handle. This was posted just few hours ago. He said, the IPOB Nigerian Ebubeagu head in Aba, that the former Abia State had been neutralized. He was neutralized this morning along Aba Omaya Road. He was neutralized this morning, him and his devilish gang. Him and his terrorist gang have been neutralized this morning by the Biafra Defensive Force and the Biafra Liberation Army. That is how we keep neutralizing them. Every department or every security unit that have been created by these so-called Southeast governors just to distract the movement of the people, just to distract the freedom of the people, will be neutralized by the Biafra Liberation Army. If you don't know, the Biafran government now have different offices. The Biafran government have different offices that help to prevent and fight all these crimes. If you come to the Biafran military, you will see the Biafran Defensive Force. Then you see the Biafran Resistance Fighters. Then you see the Biafran Liberation Army. These three units are working in conjunction just to help our people. Because you as an Igbo man or you as an Igbo woman anywhere in the world, if not for the true work and the good work of Simon Ekpa, by now this Fulani Janjaweeds would have taken over Southeast. Look at what happened in Imo State. The local government elections that happened in Imo State, you can see how APC won the 27 local government in Imo State. If you can check back our previous videos, if you can check back our previous broadcasts on this channel, you will realize even before this election, we posted and broadcasted in this channel that this election has already been hijacked by Hope Uzodinma. He did these elections because out of the 27 local governments, APC won in every local government. My question is this. This is why I keep asking the people of Biafra, the two Biafras, for how long are we going to keep going through this pattern? For how long, you as a true Biafran, you as a freedom fighter, or even you as a Nigerian, for how long will these people keep marching on our toes this way? For how long are we going to keep following this same process of APC? Every election encounter that happened in anywhere in Nigeria, APC have to take first. How can you tell me in a state whereby you have 27 local governments that APC will win the 27 local governments? This is happening right before our eyes in Southeast. There was no election on Saturday. There was no election this last Saturday. What Hope Uzodinma did was to carry these soldiers and put them on the road, disrupting the movement of people so that he can be able to rig his own election. He was not even in Imo State during that election. He was in Edo. Him, Ababio, Godswill Ababio, and some top officials in APC. They were in Edo. That is how they frustrated the people of Edo. And they still declared APC the winner. My question is, won't our people learn? For how long would we keep following this process? Why can't people learn? The only solution to Nigeria, the only solution to the zoological republic of Nigeria is to divide, is to let the Biafra people go. Their democracy and their constitution have failed. Their democracy and constitution have failed. The people's will can no longer prevail. INEC is the most deadly organization in Nigeria because they are working in hand to. How can you tell me a president have the right to appoint an INEC chairman? Okay, a president have a right to appoint an INEC chairman. How can a president have the right to appoint an INEC chairman? How can I appoint you into an office and you work against me? It's impossible. It's impossible. What this APC government is doing is to gradually take over the government. Now they have different states in the southeast. They have taken over Imo State. Believe me, in the next Anambra State election, this same APC will still try and run this kind of propaganda. If we the people of Biafra don't stand up and try to prevent all these things, had it been Simon Ekpa have not resurrected the Biafran Liberation Army, by now so many states in Southeast will be won by these people. Because what they keep doing is to march down on us. What they keep doing is to try to terrorize us in any different means just to make sure that they get their will. They are taking over Nigeria gradually. Go to the north. Different states in the north have been taken over by APC. And those states that have been taken over by APC are destroyed, damaging. Bandits in the north have taken over almost all those states in the north. So tell me why you as a Nigerian or you as a Biafran still believe in this so-called Nigerian government or this Nigerian state. Haven't Nigeria failed you a lot? Haven't Nigerian government failed you enough? That is why you as a true Biafran, all you have to do is to subscribe to this YouTube channel, so broadcast this information, share this information, so that the whole world can realize, oh, see what is happening in Southeast, see how these people have been treating this particular region in Nigeria. That is why we keep fighting for our freedom. That is why our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, that's the head and the leader of the Biafrans in diaspora, that the Biafran government in diaspora, that is why he keep fighting. He keep fighting to make sure that these people don't take over our land, because as it's going now, gradually, they are taking over the southeast. If not for the able and the strong defensive force we have in the Biafra land, by now we will have done to change our ways in front of these people. So that is why we keep neutralizing them. Any means they try to use in fighting the Biafran Liberation Army, they have tried so many means. They have tried so many means to make sure that our people are divided. Even the IPOP movement, even in the wretched IPOP movement that have been used by this Biafran government to destroy the good work of Simon Ekpa. Tell me the bad work of Simon Ekpa. Because he created soldiers that was going to defend our land, or because he created soldiers that will help us fight for freedom. Because he created soldiers that will help us fight for freedom, or because he created soldiers that will help us fight for our rights. You can see the videos I'm playing now. You can see this is the current situation of things in these different states in Southeast. Because the people are tired. The people have backed and helped and are even happy about the instructions of Simon Ekpa. That is why the people will keep obeying the laws of the IPOP and obeying the laws of the Biafra movement. Go to different offices, go to different establishments, even in that same Enugu, that the governor have threatened that people should come out on Monday and go about their different businesses. Now look at the video of what is happening in Enugu. You can see how dry the Enugu state is, because today is lockdown. And why the people are fighting is for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freely. We don't need his case to be adjourned anymore. He needs to be released freely without any obligation, because every law, even the judge that is handling the case, is even proposing for out of court settlement between the federal government and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you as a politician that is in Southeast, all these propaganda politicians that are in Southeast, you that have been fighting, say that you are fighting for the agitation or for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, the court judgment is coming up today. So we got to know whether they will still adjourn this case or they will still release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Different entities around the world, different clergies have written to the Nigerian government to let Nnamdi Kanu free. But they keep holding him. They keep holding him because they want to make sure that he gets weak, that in a situation whereby he will not be able to fight for the cause of the people. He will not be able to fight for the freedom of the people. So what are you believing in the Nigerian government again? What are you believing in the Nigerian state again? Okay, do you think that this particular country called Nigeria will be better again in this life? Nigeria we are still in the region and in the state of road construction and light establishment. That is where we are still. Why the other nations in the world have moved ahead. Road construction and lights this is something they have dealt with years back. But Nigerian government is still willing. They are still struggling with good road and light. How can you tell me a government whereby you impose hardship on people, you impose stress on people, you impose terror on people, and you tell me that you as a Biafran, this Biafran movement and this Biafran fight have been happening years back, even before me and you we are giving birth to. This Biafran war have been fought years back, and they have dealt with us. They have killed thousands of innocent Biafrans. That is why we need to come up. That is why we need to speak up, so that the whole world will realize, look at how the people are treating us in the southeast. So far, so good. The Biafran Liberation Army and the Biafran Defensive Force are doing a great job. Now, nothing like Ebubeagu again, because they have their different zones. This Ebubeagu was formed by these same politicians, just for them to help and fight insecurity and destroy the movement of the Biafran people. That was why this Ebubeagu was formed. And since then, this Ebubeagu have been kissing the dust. Now, this morning, after the information being led out by the Biafran Liberation Army, now the head of this Ebubeagu movement in Aba have been neutralized. He has kissed the dust. He has been pied. They have collected woto. This one is happening in Aba this morning. Within this week, you see this month September, before the end of this month September, a lot will be happening in Biafra land, because this month is the month Nnamdi Kanu must be released. He must be released this month. We are tired. The people of Biafra are tired of this APC government. The people of Biafra are tired of all this intimidation by the Nigerian military. Look at what happened on Saturday in Imo State. Look at how the military have been terrorizing and destroying people's properties, just in the name of local government election that was selected by this same Hobus Odema. Election that he himself in his office with his cabinet wrote down the different names of the local government chairmen in Imo State. Him personally wrote down their names. He did a selection. So why then are we not fighting for our cause? So you as a true Biafran, anywhere you're in the world, turn on the notification button for the recent broadcasts and videos that we shared in this